Welcome to Kerrisdale, a little village located in Vancouver, British Columbia. This map will be showing the route that this tour will be traveling in. Kerrisdale had its beginnings in 1862 when the McCleary brothers, Samuel and Fitzgerald, decided to farm the area now occupied by the Marine Drive Golf Club. In the mid-1870s, the McGee family began farming just below where Marine Drive today meets Balaclava. The Mole family set their stakes at the present site of the Point Grey Golf Club. Gradually, more and more people settled in, and a whole new community was born. Here is our first stop of the tour, the houses in Kerrisdale Village that are located in the furthermost east of its borders. Compared to the many other homes in other neighborhoods, the ones here, as you can see, are more mixed in shapes, sizes, and architecture. Some new, some old, some are modern, and others have a style that date back to the Victorian era. But many of the luxury homes built in this area are built on land with historical presence. Unlike the homes on the other side of Kerrisdale, the ones on this side are less cubic, but instead they are mansions that vary in design and architecture.
Compared to the houses nowadays in this neighborhood, the houses in the 1920s were built on open land without the massive trees we see now.
Although the older houses keep the past history alive, the few additional modern houses beautifies this part of the village, such as the enormous structures shown in the video.
As we stop here, this is the area of Kerrisdale that has developed into a restaurant zone. Most of the restaurants and buildings in this district are new additions and have been built recently, but some, such as the Red Onion, has been located in that very spot for numerous years. As one of the earliest restaurants in the heart of Kerrisdale, the Red Onion still provides burgers and hot dogs that have the great traditional taste. As time passed, newer buildings have replaced the older ones that existed.
Historic buildings have claimed its place and settled for a long time now in this area of the village. Kerrisdale Park has been here since the beginning of time and has taken shape because of Kerrisdale Arena and Point Grey Secondary School. Up until January 1st, 1929, the area was split right in the middle. The south side, where the Kerrisdale Park is, being part of the municipality of South Vancouver, and the north side, where Point Grey Secondary is, was considered to be the municipality of Point Grey. On January 1st, 1929, the two merged and then joined the city of Vancouver. Each year, many social events take place in this area. Two of the bigger ones are Carnival Days, which occur on April 24th and April 25th, and Kerrisdale Days, which is on August 27th to the 29th.
Now is the site for the Kerrisdale Community Center, which was funded through a neighborhood improvement bylaw and officially opened in 1952. Kerrisdale Centennial Park was once the site of City Hall for the Point Grey municipality before it combined with the City of Vancouver in 1929. Not only was it the site of the City Hall at the time, it also contained the council chamber, municipal offices, the police court, and a two-cell jail. Today, the Kerrisdale Community Center provides a library, a gym, a swimming pool, and a very large senior center to all the residents in that area. Not only does the park consist of the community center, but there is an area in the back for families to enjoy while kids have fun in the playground area with others.
As we are now standing atop the most historic piece in the heart of Kerrisdale Village, the list of historical events taking place amongst the train and these tracks is almost as long as the train tracks itself. The well-preserved train tracks running through Kerrisdale tells an important story of the community. When the Steveston fish canneries began to flourish, a need for workers prompted the CPR to construct a railway from Vancouver to Lulu Island. The Sockeye Special, as it was called, went right through the heart of Kerrisdale, providing transportation for the first arrival of people in the area. Its importance was even greater than that, though. Kerrisdale had gained its name from this railway. In 1905, the British Columbia Electric Railway manager, R. H. Stirling, asked Miss William McKinnon to name the interurban stop at West 41st Avenue. She chose to call it Kerrisdale, after the name of her family home, Kerrydale, in Gairloch, Scotland. Gradually, more and more people called it and renamed it Kerrisdale. Moving on, we now see what Kerrisdale is well known for these days: the abundant stores and services in its business district, which is concentrated on West 41st Avenue between Maple Street and Larch Street. From 1904 to 1912, the business district of Kerrisdale was composed of one general store, one post office, one meat market, one real estate office, and one hardware store. One of its oldest structures and one of the first stores in Kerrisdale is still in place. It is the Hills of Kerrisdale, a store that carries trendy and fashionable clothing. As well, many other diverse clothing stores takes its place in this area and shares a stretch with occasional restaurants.
As you can see, the homes on McDonald Street are quite different than the ones on the eastern neighborhoods of Kerrisdale. The ones here are featured as old bungalows in some parts and newer Vancouver specials in others. These ones are box-like homes that have low-pitched roofs and are also built similar to each other. Although some are from the Victorian era, some of these are present-day homes.
This is Crofton House School, a prestigious all-girls private school located on the corner of West 41st Avenue and Blenheim Street. Being one of the oldest private schools in the area, it was founded in 1898 by the Gordon sisters, and since then has continued its excellence in both academics and athletics. This is also the very end of the boundaries of Kerrisdale, and as well as the end of the tour. We hope that you have learned a lot and enjoyed this video, and that Kerrisdale will be easier to travel around in 2010.